Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Friday, October 27th, 2017. Unfortunately, today does not start with good news, as the former head of Xbox Live Enforcement, the security branch of Xbox, Stephen Toulouse, has passed away at the age of 45. I am unable to find his exact cause of death. He would be proud to know that Xbox Live recently passed 53 million active users, and the popularity of the Xbox One may cause it to have shortages in the UK. Very soon, those 53 million will be able to gift games to each other. Toulouse joined Microsoft in 2003 and the Xbox Live team in 2007. And was most well known for his fight against homophobia by promoting the mention of gender and sexual orientation in gamer tags and profiles. I'm sure that he will be missed by many. Shifting focus, if you act quickly, Humble Bundle is currently giving away Guns of Icarus online to celebrate the start of their own Halloween sale, which ends on November 2nd. After being acquired by IGN, Humble seems to be up to the same business as usual, though it is going to take more time to see the long-term effects, but so far so good. The studio that's developing Warframe has decided to put the other game they were working on, The Amazing Eternals, on a permanent hold, only 2 months after they started its beta. It was just announced back in August, so it's really surprising to see them essentially give up on it so soon. In Minecraft news, for some reason, it's getting a Stranger Things DLC coming to PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. I just didn't think the two audiences were that intermingled, but let me know if you're a Stranger Things fan in the comment section down below. Got some PUBG news coming up for you next, with the latest update having fixed the gaping holes in security in the main menu that I had talked about last week. And another update is coming to the public test servers next week that finally brings the vaulting mechanic and will completely change many dynamics of the game. The way PUBG Corp has been doing their updates, it should be here by the second week of November. Though it's not all frying pans and chicken dinners over at the company, PUBG's Steam rating has slipped into mostly negative due to the growing Chinese player base who are not happy with in-game advertisements. There are of course other issues like constant server problems, queuing issues, and PUBG Corp banning people for stream sniping. And our final update news is for Suravrium, a free-to-play survival game that has been updated to version 0.50, adding a brand new map for the recently added PvE mode. The full patch notes can be found through the links in the description down below, along with timestamps and links for sources for all of today's stories. Moving on from there, GameStop has announced a new program called Play Pass, and for $60 for 6 months, you will be allowed to rent as many used games as you like, and then keep the very last one that you borrowed. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. GameStop is Blockbuster now. Well, thankfully, Blockbuster's still in business. Are they really doing this? Is this a joke? Do they think this is gonna work? Do they not realize how terrible of an idea this is? Oh, and what's to stop people from trading in the game they got? From there we go into Rockstar releasing a new update to GTA Online, giving all players 400,000 in-game dollars, and a new car is available that is very reminiscent of the Batmobile called the Vigilante. Really, GameStop? You're really gonna do this? You realize that Blockbuster didn't have a rotating stock, and they still couldn't keep afloat. Your business model is worse than that, and you still think it's gonna work. I'm done with this, I promise. Moving on to another deal that I find questionable, RSI, Roberts Space Industries, the developer of Star Citizen, have teamed up with Intel, offering a promotion tying a new Optane 900p SSD to an exclusive ship. Just like everything else associated with this game, these drives do not come cheap, with a 280GB drive coming in at $389 US, which is incredibly expensive even when compared to a Samsung 960 Pro. My recommendation is that unless you're really into high-end performance SSDs or Star Citizen, just hold off on it. Then we have two stories for you that I find hilarious, and I have to set this next one up just right. There is a video game called Thunderbird Strike, which is a free-to-play Windows game that was created by a team with a message that development of pipelines can generally have a negative effect on ecosystems. In the game, you play as a soaring Thunderbird that uses its lightning powers to resurrect animals and destroy pipeline equipment. An energy company called Energy Builders sees this as a literal act of eco-terrorism. Just let that sink in for a second. The people who want a pipeline are calling video game developers eco-terrorists.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Then this next one highlights Nintendo's incompetence, as we now know why GameCube controller support was added to the Switch. Turns out, it was a complete accident, and surprised Nintendo at the same time as everyone else. The last update enabled third-party peripherals for the Switch, and because it more or less has a Wii U emulator built right in, support for Wii U devices naturally came with it. I just can't believe that Nintendo wouldn't have seen this coming, or at the very least, that this wasn't intentional. And I mean, I appreciate the honesty, but it doesn't make you look good. And speaking of not looking good, that brings us to our final topic today, which is once again, more developers behaving badly. And if this is anything like the last time I talked about ARK Survival Evolved, the comment section is going to get very interesting. Gaze upon these words with your mortal eyes of Jeremy Drake Steiglitz back in May of 2015 saying, quote, "There will never be any pay items, not even cosmetics. There will," he emphasized will, not me, "be tons of cosmetic item skins." I'm not really sure why that one's in quotes, but there will be earnable in-game rewards and time-limited free events. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing ever to spend $sign on. Alright, so listen to me. He is the lead designer of ARK. He is the lead programmer. He is the creative director, and he fucking co-founded Wildcard. He works for and represents Wildcard Studios. There is no question of who he is. Well, looky what I have here. Bionic dinosaur skins for 99 cents a piece. 6 of them are available on both the PlayStation Network and the Xbox Marketplace. These were once offered as a pre-order bonus for when the game launched on console back in August. And even better still, their lead community manager, Jatin on Reddit, has responded to this, and it is to die for. This is one of those times where it is so good, you literally can't make this shit up. He explains that after an exclusive retail period, Wildcard was obligated to offer them as DLC, and they cannot be free, but lucky us, they tried to price them as low as possible. And just like an abusive boyfriend promises they won't ever do it again, other than just this one time, pinky swear, cross their heart. From what I've seen in the past, I expect the faithful ARK community to not only defend them, but to attack people who criticize them like me, even though it's staring them in the face that the developer of one of their favorite games has lied to them. I am not calling ARK a bad game. I'm calling Wildcard a lying developer. You yourself are not a bad person for playing a game from a developer who lied. All that means is there is evidence of them saying one thing and then doing that exact thing they said they wouldn't do. That is called a lie. Look at me. I play a game all the time from a dev who lied about a similar thing, yet I don't feel like a hypocrite. All that means is I don't buy the microtransactions. And that's the point here. If you don't like that they lied, don't give them any more money, but don't defend them either. Just keep playing the game that you like and encourage others to not buy into this crap based on Wildcard's ethics. There was nothing stopping them when they offered paid DLC for a game that was still in early access. There is nothing stopping them from saying they won't do paid cosmetics, and yet here we are. And there is nothing stopping them from doing shitty things like this in the future. Remember, these companies are not your friend, and if you give them money, you are rewarding them for this behavior. How do you feel about this though? Do you think they lied? Or am I a raving lunatic who needs to shut the fuck up about $6 worth of DLC? Let me know in the comment section down below. Once again, it's time for Monday's game releases, because I'm off for the next few days because I'm going to be exploring the galaxy! I bought Elite Dangerous' expansion on the Steam sale, and I'm going to be playing that for the next few days. For PC, Food Hunter, Layers, Halloween Night, Cube Racer, Lost Dimensions, Hollowed Encounter, My Friend Pedro, Sightline VR, War Drones, Where's Phantom Thief, Google Spotlight Stories, Son of Jaguar, and In the Name of Sin. For Nintendo Switch, King Oddball. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you on Monday. And I actually wanted to tell you a time-traveling joke, but you guys didn't like it. That joke may take you a little bit of time to get, no pun intended, but really no, that joke's kind of like a, wait, what? Huh? Oh, okay, so yeah. But anyway, speaking of other things that, you guys didn't like, I got an overwhelming response to something that I had talked about yesterday, and I just want to say nothing about the show is going to be changing. I like the show the way that it is. I love the show the way that it is. I've been doing it this way since January of this year, and my show's only exploded. Everything is fine. We're going to be having as much variety as we have before. If anything, we're going to be doing even more. I don't know if you've noticed, but over this last week, this last week, I think has been my best week, okay? I haven't had the greatest view counts and stuff per episode, but with the quality of the shows, I think they're getting better. I think that there's more being put into them. I think it's going to appeal to a bigger audience, and I think everything is going fine. I don't want to change anything the way that anything is going right now, okay? So just want to get everybody on that. Everything is the way that it is. We're still going to be doing one game giveaway a week from from comments that I like. We already gave that away this week. Next week, I don't know what day yet. I haven't picked a day yet for that I'm going to do the code giveaway, but we will. And everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to be great. So you don't fix what's not broken, okay? Not EA, for fuck's sake. Yeah, because really, that shit they did to Visceral is kind of crazy. So yeah, today, what do we got on the chopping block? Oh yeah, ARK Survival Evolved. I really expect a lot of comments. Well, not a lot, but I expect a couple of hardcore fans. For some reason, whenever you talk about ARK Survival Evolved, or there's a couple of games, a couple of, whatever, Nintendo fans are like this too, they really feel like you're attacking the game, or they feel like I'm attacking them, and I'm not doing either. I haven't criticized the game. I haven't criticized the player. I have criticized the developer. The developer is usually the one who I criticize, unless the game itself warrants criticism, like Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the loot box system. I mean, whose fault is that? That's the developer's fault. That's the publisher's fault. That's EA's fault. That's DICE's fault. Like, that's not the player's fault ever. That's usually not like the game. If it's the game, it's like there's a bug in the game and it doesn't work right. Again, that goes back to that's the developer issue. They need to fix their thing. So, I don't know. I get why people are quick to defend. You like the game. I'm not saying don't like the game. Go play the game. All I'm saying is, like, you know, the game that I was referring to earlier is PUBG with Bluehole Corp. They said that they wouldn't put microtransactions in. They wouldn't do cosmetic DLC until the game was released. They totally did that. They did microtransactions for the loot boxes for their stupid crate or whatever, to fundraise money for their tournaments. 15 million copies sold. I don't know how. I don't know how they need more money for... Like, I know how they sold that many. It's a good game. But, like, I don't know how you need extra money for tournaments and stuff by selling DLC when you've sold 15 million copies and have made at least $40 million. So, I don't know. Part of that just doesn't make sense. There's other things that I've been seeing over the week... that I've seen today that I have left alone. I've left them alone today, even though he said some crazy things, some irrational things. I'm referring to a game developer, not another YouTuber. For anybody who's I don't want to focus my efforts on other YouTubers. I don't want to criticize other YouTubers. Okay, except JTech. Fuck you, JTech. But no, really, other YouTubers who are in a similar... This is as far as I'm going to talk about this. Other YouTubers who are in a similar field of work that I am, I don't want to criticize them. I encourage them. Do what you do. Realize, hopefully, if they ever do see this, you'll realize that we're all on the same side. And I don't want to fight with... there's a little dispute going on between me and a couple other YouTubers. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to go on. I want that to be over soon. Really. Because... we don't do any good with each other not talking to each other, okay? We don't have to be friends. I'm not looking for friends. But I'm not looking for people who don't want to talk to me when they are on my side. And don't tell me you're not on my side, because you are. You know who you are. Or you know who I'm talking about, if you know who I'm talking about. You're on my side. Whether you want to admit that or not, I'm on your side. Whether you want to admit that or not, I am. Anyway, Halloween coming up next week. Everybody, let me know in the comments what you're dressing up as for Halloween this year. That'll be fun. Let me know what games you're getting on the Steam sale. Don't forget Steam, GOG, and Green Man Gaming all doing a sale right now. Oh, and Humble Bundle is doing a sale. I think Bundle Stars may be doing a sale, but don't forget they're rebranding on Wednesday. So that'll be cool. I've already bought, like I said, the Elite Dangerous expansion pack, or it's the expansion. They call it the season pass. The Horizon season pass. It's the expansion pack, or it's the expansion. And I'm thinking about picking up Tooth and Tail. Tooth and Tail is the only other game I've kind of got my eye on at the moment. I've got too many other freaking games I haven't played yet. Like the games during the summer sale that I bought a couple during that, and I haven't played them yet. So what am I doing? I had bought games previously to that during the no, I don't think I bought them that. I bought other games to go to take on vacation with me, but what's the game? Untethered? is the game that I need to play. Untethered. It's a God game. It looks like fun. I quite enjoy God games. Other than that, have a great weekend, everybody. Go out there, play some games, do what you got to do. South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Oh, Assassin's Creed Origins out today. Wolfenstein out today. Super Mario Odyssey's out today. There's so many good games to play over the weekend. Oh my goodness. So let me know what games you're playing over the weekend. That'll be really fun. Thank you for watching the show, everybody. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. Though I really do think that this past week has been amazing. Thank you, Whiskers. Thank you, Susan. Thank you both for helping me write the show. You guys are great. Thank you so much. We're going to be doing 3 more weeks of episodes, and then we're going to be taking a break. And actually, we're going to have some guest stars come in, so we don't have... because usually I try to make some content during that week, but it just doesn't happen. So if I think I'm going to pass it off to Whiskers for the week, maybe he's gonna try to do at least 3 episodes that week. No promises or anything. I'm going to try to see what he can do, and we'll get that done. I do want to have some content during that week. That is the week of the 25th, I believe, of next month. Yeah, the 20th to the 24th, there won't be episodes. That's what it is. The 20th to the 24th, there won't be episodes, regular episodes. Then I come back for 3.5 weeks, and then we're done for the year. So, all right. So next week I will be definitely announcing that. Don't forget Tuesday again. Short episode on Tuesday because we go trick or treating on Halloween. And leave your comments in down below of what your costume's gonna be. I'm done repeating myself. Social media links are over here, everybody. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon. I fucking did that. That's Patreon. You know, Patreon. If you haven't gotten your Patreon rewards this month, let me know over Discord. Send me an email. Do something. Let me know so we can get that all taken care of. Okay, everybody? Let me know. I don't want to have anybody not get their rewards for this month. Click over here to subscribe to my wonderful channel, and click over here to watch yesterday's episode where we talked about Battlefield 2, a Battlefield 2 fan project getting shut down for copyright and trademark concerns. All right, bye, everybody. See you next week. Bye. Go play some games. Bye. Bye.